All right, everyone. I have a very surprising vehicle here, and I'm sure you'll agree with me once I'm done. This is a 1996 Jeep Grand Cherokee. What's surprising about this vehicle is how nice it looks and runs, and it's just a really special vehicle. Okay, first off, it's got 175,446 miles, which, if anybody knows anything about the straight 6 4-liter engine in these things, easy quarter million miles easy out of this thing. But you know what? This thing is special in other ways too, because you'll see as I go through this film what all this thing has as far as features and everything that works. Okay, but let's start with the basics. Power windows. Right rear, up and down, and that's deep tinted glass. That's your passenger door on the right side, no problems. And let's see here, this is your passenger rear on the left side. And of course, the all-important auto down window on the driver's side. Air conditioner, ice cold, which you want, of course. Why? Because it's hot out today and it's summertime, so you want that. It's got your little driver information center here. You can see the little lights flashing. It tells you the lift gate's open, right? I have it open so I can show it to you. Actually, I can turn this down a notch so it's not quite as making as much noise. Let's check the radio. It's one thing I don't know about on this radio. How does this work? Push on volume. Is that the power button? Yeah, okay, so all right, not everything works apparently. I never check the radios when I get these things. Okay, so I don't know whether that's something's disconnected. Don't know anything about it. Like I said, it's a 96 model year. Cruise control. That I don't know. I haven't tried it. Let's see. Oh, horn works, as you can see. Very important. Wipers. Oh no, there's your wipers. As you can see, they work just fine. Oh, check this out. It's even got this little gizmo up here. It tells you, the direction you're going and what the temperature is outside. And it's got all this stuff here, for like sunglasses and garage door openers and, all that stuff. Oh, here, let's step through this and see what this thing tells you. Oh, it's got your odometer, it's got your miles per gallon, your economy, how much distance to empty, elapsed time. So it does do other things too. That was actually a little ahead of its time. Look at this. It's got an automatic day-night mirror. Okay, so you don't even have to adjust that. Let's see, 4-speed automatic overdrive, 4-wheel drive. Actually, it's 2-wheel drive, part-time. It's got the preferred setup, if you ask me, for 4x4. Tilt wheel, of course. All right, let's go. And all right, now look, just check out your passenger side, how clean that is. Normally a vehicle of this age with this mileage, that would just be beat to death, but it's not. This thing was really well cared for. You can see, even where your arm goes, not all tore up, not beat up, not cracked, not broken. The only real wear and tear is, as you can see, right where your hand goes on the steering wheel. Here's your driver's seat. And as you can see, other than a little bit, of the cushiony thing being a little wrinkled, it's in nice shape. Looks like a couple of older burn marks there, but nothing really major. It's actually very nice and clean. It is a power seat. Let's check that out. Forwards, backwards, up, down, and this is your seat back. And so your power seat works all the way. Driver's door panel, as you can see, a little bit of wear and tear there. Oh, mirrors. Let's check this one. Yep. Left mirror works. Let's go to the right mirror. Up, down, in, out. Yep. And your right mirror works. That's what I'm saying. Normally I get a Jeep of this age, a lot of things don't work on it. In this case, a lot of things do work. Okay, tires. Left front tire. Lots and lots of tread on this baby. I'm going to say that's probably 90% tread. But I'm going to tell you something right up front about these tires. They're the wrong tires for a Jeep. These are car tires, it looks like to me, on this thing. I don't like the tread, and I don't like the way the truck rides. And I'll explain that to you in a minute. All right, same thing. It looks like a matching tire there. And that has also 90% of the tread left. This side, matching tire, 90% of the tread left. And the front. So this is a very good sign, folks, that this car has 4 matching tires on the nice aluminum alloy wheels. But like I said, I don't like car tires on a truck. Okay, let's go over the body. Right front fender looks like we got a little scratch and ding there and a scratch there, but not bad. The black paint on this is beautiful. It's not washed out. The clear coat isn't coming off. It's actually really, really nice. You can see how shiny it is. And it's got, of course, it's the clad doors, you know, with the plastic. Now let's open this door up. Oh, check this out. Didn't even notice. It's got a power seat on the passenger side. Forwards, backwards, up, down, and the seat back. So that one works as well. Looks like we have a little bit of a bleach stain there on the floor mat. And, I mean, underneath, though, it looks pretty darn good. And this is, you know, a view from this side. And here's your headliner. As you can see, very nice. All right, let's go around the door jamb, so you guys get a nice idea what's going on here. Okay, and let's do around the door, because these older Jeeps were susceptible to rust. And if it's going to start, this is where it starts. And as you can see, for a 96, that's it. That tiny, tiny little bit. Other than that, it's not bad. Okay. Let's go to this door. Looks like we got one little scratch there. That's about it. All right, there we go. And as you can see, the deep tinted glass. This rear quarter panel's in very nice shape. I'm afraid we just ran out of gas, folks. I'm going to have to go put some gas in this thing. So I will take care of that. But that won't be any big deal. All right, here's your back. Very nice. Now look at this. Important point. Rear bumper, very nice shape. Not been backed into a lot of crap. Even in the back here, obviously someone carried groceries and dropped their bleach there. But you got your spare tires in there, and I think that is a good spare. I did see it. It's got the nice cover, and you can just see how nice and clean this baby is. Let's close this. Okay, and as you can see, nice black shiny paint, Jeep. It's got rear wiper, rear defogger. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's take a look at the roof on this side. I can't really see that, folks, so I hope I'm giving you a good shot. And then we'll come around and we'll do the same thing on this side. All right, and as you can see, it looks like it's got the roof rack with the beams, the cross beams on it. All right, let's do, oh, here we go. The only thing I know wrong with the body is right there. It's got a little dent. Doesn't affect anything. You can hardly even notice it a lot of the time. But you know what? I wanted to tell you about it. It's good. You know, it does have a couple scratches. I mean, you have to remember, folks, yes, this is a 1996 model year car. Look at this rear seat, though. Holy cow. It looks, honest to goodness, almost like nobody's ever sat in it. It's even got double floor mats in the back, so somebody really cared about whether somebody, you know, got their car dirty. Nice, clean door panel. And let's go around this door. Alright, and as you can see, there's no rust or anything on this side, so this is actually pretty darn nice. And of course, let's do the driver's door. Looks like that needs to be hooked in there, no problems. Alright, your weather stripping around. Looks very nice, folks. And let's do this door. That's that. Okay, now let me close this door. Oh, I do know it does have a weak hinge on the driver's door, which was a very common issue in these older Jeeps. Okay, the door closes fine, everything like that, but it is a weak hinge. You might want to someday consider maybe doing something about it. Not something you have to do now, though. Even has a good New Jersey inspection sticker until November. And of course, here is the left front fender. And as you can see, just besides a couple scratches, it's pretty darn nice. But look at this. Look at how sharp and nice this vehicle looks. All right, now we'll get to the good part, the engine. All right, let's check the front out. All right, looks like the headlights are pretty clean. The grill's in nice shape. It's not all smashed in. Front bumper, of course, looks very nice. Let's take a little look underneath here. And I don't know what you can see there, but I just like to give you a nice view of that. Okay. And of course, the shining star of these Jeeps is this baby right here. The straight 6 4-liter engine. Looks like it even has a new Megatron interstate battery put in it, which is a good thing. All right, let's rev her up and see what she sounds like. Okay, I have heard these things when they were brand new. I was in the car business, and that's exactly what they sounded like, brand new. So let me tell you something, this Jeep does run fantastic. But look at that, isn't that a nice looking vehicle? I mean, I gotta tell you, this is not something you would be embarrassed to drive at all. And it looks like to me, you're missing one factory fog light. I see there's one there, one's gone. Again, these are just minor little details when you compare how nice the vehicle actually runs. All right, now we're gonna go and we're gonna take her for a ride. So I'm gonna set the camera up for that and we'll take her for a spin. Okay, we're gonna take her for a ride. Hopefully I can keep my big head out of your way. Put my seatbelt on here and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, like I said, 4-speed automatic overdrive, tilt wheel, all the nice stuff that you like to have in a vehicle like this. All right, let me get out onto the highway and here we go. As you can see, nice smooth shifts. Brings us right up to 50, 55 miles an hour in overdrive. Nice. Okay, here we go. There we go, hands off the wheel, going pretty straight down the road. Alright, not sure about the cruise control. Oh wait, yep, there it is. It's working. Alright. Yes, cruise control does work. Perfect. Nice. Just another little bonus to have. Now, one strange thing that I have not been able to figure out about this vehicle, if you can see, I don't know if you can see the driver information center down below here. There's a little red flashy light on. It doesn't do it all the time, but every now and then it'll come on and it'll say the coolant sensor is bad. Well, I've had it looked at by my mechanic and I've had it gone over and it's not a bad coolant sensor. It's just, he actually disconnected the wire just to test it and the light still flashes. So it's nothing to worry about. Even if it was that, that would just tell you that you're low on coolant. So what do? Well, we do like we always did. You check your coolant, but you should be okay. Next thing I'm going to do is a brake test. And basically all that consists of is pulling into this lot up here, slamming on the brakes, letting go of the wheel and seeing what happens. Oh, this is what I want to tell you about the tires. I don't like car tires on a vehicle like this because the car feels like it kind of floats. The tires are too soft, I think, for the vehicle. You may like the ride though, because some people like that soft, floaty ride. I don't. I like a little stiffer, harder ride. All right, we're going to pull in here, and I know where there's a little patch of gravel, and I'm going to find it, and we're going to slam on the brakes. I'm going to let go of the wheel and brake. Hey, I got great news, folks. I did not know that, but I just found out this vehicle does have anti-lock brakes, and it does work exactly as it's supposed to. The car stopped nice, straight, in a straight line. I mean, I just got to tell you, this is just an all-around really terrific vehicle. Okay. So let's do a little recap here. First of all, this is a 19, let me check again, yep, 96 Jeep Grand Cherokee with 175,447 miles, and with the exception of the radio, which I don't know what's going on, pretty much everything works, including ice cold air conditioning. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, we're not almost done. I have to check the four-wheel drive. That's always important, especially on a four-wheel drive vehicle. So now I don't think you can tell on the video, but basically right now I am sitting on a gravel road pointing uphill. Now we're in two-wheel drive. I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute and I want you to listen, and you'll hear when I floor the gas, you'll hear the gravel kicking up from underneath and we'll hardly move. Watch. Okay, you could hear that. Now, put it into, whoops, I think I went too far. Into 4, are we at 4 low now? Let's see. Yep, we're in 4 low, so that works. So, but let's go back and do the one that most people are going to be using most of the time. These are a bitch to get going. All right, there we go. So we're in, let's see, what does that say? 4-wheel part-time, I think. All right, let's check it. Okay, now I don't know if you noticed, and I'll do it again for you. Back up. I'll go right in the same exact spot. Now we're on the hill. Now listen, you're not going to hear the gravel kicking up underneath like you did before. You're going to hear it just smoothly accelerate. Here we go, watch. You see that? I floored it, the car took off, and it didn't do any of the stuff that you worry about. This is four-wheel all the time. So there's 3 different modes is what I'm demonstrating. We'll do it backwards for you this time. Now we're down on the bottom of the hill here, and we'll go forwards again. Okay, and it's down in the display here. Okay, you can see it's telling you that we're in full time. Now we'll take it out, go all the way up, nothing there. Now listen again, I'm going to do it one more time in 2-wheel drive. Listen. See, the vehicle barely moved and it just kicked up gravel. So, as you just saw, the 4-wheel drive operates perfectly in all the 3 different modes. 4-wheel drive part-time, 4-wheel drive full-time, and 4 low all work exactly as they should. Now we'll take one more walk around the outside of the vehicle, and then I'll let you guys go. I just gotta pop the camera here off this little gizmo I got. All right, sorry about that. Okay. And I also, before, when I was doing the outside of the body, I was doing it in the shade. And I always like to do one shot in the sun too, so you can get a better look at it. Basically, how nice the vehicle looks in the sun. Let me back up. It's actually a little too bright outside, but you can just see black is a beautiful color, especially when it's clean. Obviously, when it gets dirty, not so nice, but I just wanted you to see that for an older vehicle, this baby is in really, really nice shape. It's not rusty, it's not rotted out, it's just a great running, great looking Jeep. Not perfect, folks, okay? You have to take everything into consideration. You know, the age, the mileage, everything like that. But believe me, for the price that I'm going to be selling this for, someone is going to be getting one heck of a deal. And it looks to me like you have, yep, until November, the end of November or beginning of December, before you would even have to get it inspected if you live in New Jersey. All right, folks, well, as I always do, if someone needs a nice family 4-wheel drive, very reliable and great reputation, by the way, vehicle, this is the one for you. Thanks.